Okay, Mona Lisa Xongi Nkata Rhangani. Before me tekiwa xivongo xa n'we hi n'we mani ni n'wa rikhotso yi chaya ni n'wa ngoveni yi chaya ni wa ka mudaka ni butiweni sesi wa gaza boxa yi chaya. Just say so. I asked Manyuko's Wale PHB my first question when I interviewed her over a phone call when they released Guns. I said, "Are you a lesbian?" She said, "Ntela for music and telang so on." It was done. We never talk about that. She said she doesn't want to answer. Did she make it an issue? Baby, straight. She never made it an issue.
That's all Nkata mezuranza ngo. Ani kwena Nkata. Ana Nkata ananza sono. Anu mwana odungwathela. As long as ankombela munhu kunungwathela. Loko la Nkata ongwathi. Ilazo osake
mina mama Beka Ntsamwise murhangeri wa vakhegula baka hina ni lava ku khensa eka vakhandli group leyi nga hi pfuna ku ya Mauritius. Yimani ni mi byela vakhandli group va pfuna vanhu va ku fana na hina lava va tshamaka va ri busy kumbe va yima hi mintirho yo hambanahambana. Loko ni humelela hi swin'wana swo ka swi nga ri kahle va swi kota ku ku rhumela vatirhi va ta basisa va sweka va ku endlela hinkwaswo. Vakhandli group va swi kota nakona ku ku tisela matende va ku tisela switulu na hinkwaswo leswi u swi lavaka. A va endli sweswo ntsena na loko ku ri ntirho wa ku pfula maribye va swi kota ku ku seketela. Vakhandli group lava van'wani va vona va nga pfuna vakokwani ku ya Mauritius. Ni ri ka vakhandli group ha khensa swinene munhu wa ku fana na mina a ni ta ku hikuva hi tshama hi ri busy joyinani leswaku na n'wina va ta kota ku mi pfuna ku loko hi ta makaya ya n'wina hi kuma mi nga ri kona hi kuma kambe va swekile hi kuma va basisile va mi endlele swilo hinkwaswo i vakhandli group.
We are family.
Aye, my baba jaru kula impacha tanuna shiti. Hambukwata, yay, walava, aulavi. Ita zugu, yawan, yumanimi amungelaka, the only channel that matters to watch. Today I want to talk about Xongi Rhangani, whom is the person I had to talk about. So she didn't blogging Xongi, but because she was training, I had to say Mona Lisa Xongi Nkata Rhangani. He vitsiku byebyo ka ri ku humela wa fundraising leya xitokofela xa nsuku la a ku ri na vudyela lebyikulu a ku performa vanhu va vudyela na lava nga lava rhandzaka vudyela va donating whatever they donated. But I don't want to talk about the event. I want to talk about Xongi Rhangani. To my fans, I wonder if Xongi Rhangani not fans. Like, I don't know. Like, please, if u fan ya Xongi Rhangani, please comment kwala nuku ni fan ya Xongi Rhangani. Yeah, if u fan ya Xongi Rhangani, please comment kwala nuku I'm a fan of Xongi Rhangani. Please do that. No kombela hi vito ra Mativula Yesu wa Nazareth. Amen. Sorry, I can't attend this event tonight due to some unforeseen circumstances, including fatigue. So fatigue ku karhala, meaning ku ay ku karhala ntsena. Mara ku na the unforeseen circumstances, maybe atembisiwe mali kwale xitokofeli. You can't tell me that everyone there is donating. The people are going to make money through that event, so we shouldn't be misleading each other. So it's not about donation. So it means she was invited, she agreed, and then a ku ri vusiku bya event yaleya suka leriya anti ku va defense ta kwata va tirhi ka Facebook nkarhi lowu yanga la na ku events posteliwa nampundzu ku ta nga nguvona. Hope you are enjoying there and show love and support to all the artists. So ku va na this post loko se rixa loko u kuma ku una laki vatswari va wena va hanya va ri vambirhi and va ha ri swin'we in terms of marriage, it's easy to make fun about other people's situation. When you see a divorced woman, you tend to see a stupid woman who failed a marriage with kids, u ta kota na ku yima u ta kota na ku yima u hlekisa ntshungu hi swona. U rivala ku ta va na vanhu lava va nga ta twa ku vava hi swona. Imagine if tolo a ni humeleli le Centurion, a wu ta twa MC yi kha yi ku hambi i wa ka mani xivongo xa ku tswariwa mativa ti urani mativa T urani ra ha tlhavini. Mativa urani ra ha tlhavini. Ku nga tselangi swona. Some issues are sensitive and u kuma ku wena u ndlaku vanhu xihlekiso vutomi a wu byi tivi. Chavi CMC a n'wi vutisa xivutiso ku i we mani vito ra ku tswariwa handle ka lera loko handle ka lero tekiwa. A ku hi mexingu Nkata Rhangani ivi a vuya ku na Home Affairs la now. And then they make fun of it was content. But in my own popular belief, I don't think xivutiso xi wrong. A xi nga lava nga zanga a va dramatic, but because manxongo va rhandza ku tula vusiwana, Xongi Rhangani i munhu loyi wa ku she's always right in her own opinion. I munhu loyi wa ku lembe leri ni la ku teka ti-influencer hinkwato ku kata na migiboti ni va yisa ka inani ni va khomisa. Shem, we're not scared by the way. So manxongo i munhu loyi wa ku rhandza ku tula vusiwana, i munhu loyi wa ku believe ku she's right in your own opinions. That's not a problem. I mean, I believe we're right in some of our opinions. But she must know an opinion remains an opinion. Let's be honest. Lonko avalo vito ra n'wina ra ku tswari xivongo xa n'wina xa ku tswariwa hi n'we mani. Ivi va ku a swi lava ku swi hlamula sweswo. What's wrong with that? We want to know as the public. If you don't want to give us that information, just say I don't want to share it. Then to make an issue over unnecessary issue. Like that issue is very unnecessary. But now it made a real issue because someone felt somehow. Chavi was not wrong in asking the question. The question can never be wrong. Because a question is never a statement. Okay, Mona Lisa Xongi Nkata Rhangani. Before me tekiwa xivongo xa n'we hi n'we mani ni n'wa rikhotso. Yi chaya. Ni n'wa ngoveni. Yi chaya. Nwaka mdaka ni butiweni sesi wa gaza boxa yi chaya. Simple as that. One come. So I can't blame Chavi on this one. Like you can't give me anything. The question can never be wrong. Anubulizwe mangona many interview abantu. Mara nubula hi mhaka ku Xongi should have done better in handling the issue. But anyways, there's a person who commented. That's why I want to read this comment. And finally, suffer from whatever. I won't say it now. Lobo papa and that phone. I don't. What I've realized about Gaza people is that they don't know what to joke about. Chavi never made a joke, so don't even try to include. Chavi, he asked a question. If you're uncomfortable with the question, just say so. I asked Manyuko's Wali PHB my first question when I interviewed her over a phone call when they released guns. I said, "Are you a lesbian?" She said, "Ntela for music and telang so on." It was done. We never talk about that. She said she doesn't want to answer. Did she make it an issue? She never made it an issue. Hiwe man says wakamano tswaliwe queen. Mina Xongi ngoveni. Ntatu wa Gavaza. So Chavi is a comedian. You point out still says, Mar, he never made a joke about anything. He asked a question. He just pushed to know the truth, and the artist was not willing to answer. And then he stopped there, simple as ABC. Honestly, some things are sensitive to joke about. Still, he didn't make a joke. I was so annoyed when he joked about your surname on that live. Shame. I didn't even finish it. These people are so childish. I really didn't expect it from them. Same as what they are doing to Pilani. We don't. Let me stop there. You see, that's the problem with these people who just comment on unnecessary thing. Pilan, whatever was doing, they were just repeating whatever they did with Maraj when Maraj was still alive. Chavi, Maraj, na Pilan. They did that with Paparland when they were hosting the last event. I repeat, if you or comedy show. I repeat this event. They did that thing of pulling that line. You can tell Pilan was just marketing that thing. That's why even when he said Gogo Dance didn't pay him as like one cow race, because he played with people's emotion. I don't like what they are doing to Pilan. Pilan was paid to go Akotako industry, so Akotako promote the event. There was nothing about beef about Pilan. Never. I wasn't beef here Pilan. Pilan was never sidelined. I promote the event. Simple as that. You see, they played with people's emotions. We don't joke about things that a person can't change. What is that you can't change? Like Nkata Rhangani, what is that she can't change? Your original surname, she changed it, she's Rhangani now. What is that she can't change? No, make it make sense for me. Maybe when I was to say Dwela mina inchini anga chichinji Nkata Rhangani because if you like Shubongola change win. If it's about being divorced, she can get married again if she finds a lover. What is that she can change? Change? Huh? So, but I read this comment because Rhangani responded to it. I was not aware that my kids were watching that live and they only told me this morning how they feel. I was very confused. They stated all the facts according to their understanding. I'm their mom. Nothing other than that. Protect your kids. Protect your kids, mama. Protect your kids. Sit down with your kids. Mama, my kids, that was just a joke. Now you are furthering this embarrassment to the public over unnecessary issue. Now you are bringing these kids here to be bullied by people who do not even know them. Kahle kumela yini magaza mara. Kumela yini ngwina. I don't understand. Make it make sense for me. There was nothing wrong with that Chavi. He was asking a question. Yes, Chavi Vela, whatever. But on this one, come on, man. You can't tell me that Chavi was to ask a question. When has it ever been wrong for someone to ask a wrong question? A question, whether it's wrong or right, it must be asked. The power lies within the answer. Mama must protect these kids. Don't make these kids to be vulnerable to the public. Instead of attacking, people are going to attack the kids. You know, man, what doesn't talk about telemat. Man, come on. So, Moya Okutolo Swana gone, and Chavi was not wrong. Xongi Rhangani was not wrong in her answering. She just decided because now she realized since she made the album, she has a trend, she's like trend. My baba, I mean, Jarukla Bacha, I mean, Danona TV. If you need promotion of anything, I'm your girl guy. It's 076 566 1277. Aye, Yazula.